All right, guys, welcome into Music City Trader, and I'm in this trade. I'm going for a longer 10-minute trade. I've lost a couple trades here, and I feel like what's happening is it's just kind of I'm losing just barely by little bits at a time. So is this a real turnaround? This right here looks like a real turnaround. It looks like a real turnaround. This candle, I believe, once we get a confirmation of this, could go all the way back down. Like I really believe this is actually going to just tank because we've got this a big long strategy. It kind of came up here. This is, I think, where the next line of support and resistance is right here. This is a big line of support and resistance right here. This is where it's wanting to come back down to. It went up there, it went way up. It bounced off that thing up there. And then it's just kind of going down. And I think it's going to head down here. It's going to head down there. So, yeah, no, I think it's going to totally go down that way. This right here is, is it going to go back down there? It's kind of a lower low. There it goes, higher, high. Yep, 10 minutes. We're going to sell off another here. This is totally against my strategy, so who knows if I'll post this or not. So this was basically December 10th, lost December 10th. We're going to do another trade. So this is at 127. We're taking a longer trade here. I'm going to write this down. So longer 10-minute trade on longer 30-minute assumption. Okay, I took two positions. So this is really like outside of the rules. This is really outside the rules. And this could really, doing outside the rules like this could really mess me up because let's say this was a loss that I had that day. Now, so let's say if I win this one and I win this one, then we're back up to win rate of 60%. We're at $494 profit. It's kind of crazy because this right here was this was a loss here. This could be a win and a win, and it could be a loss and a loss. So it really could take me down to where I started. If it doesn't sort of materialize, this takes me back down to where I started. So what I think this is going to do is going to go down this way. But if I win these two, it kind of just puts me right back where, not even where I started. It puts me right back, if I win these two, it puts me back where I started today. If I lose these two, it puts me back where I started almost a couple weeks, this week, the last week. So that's why I think it's important to follow my rules, because if I lose and lose, which it's on one position, it basically, so I've taken one position, then I'll have a 53% win rate. I'll have a $14 profit for my sessions, which is kind of blows up any progress I had. But I guess that's okay because then I'll be down 4. There won't be any makeups of 4. I can just, kind of go on from where I've started. So let's watch this and see. The only thing I don't like about this is more like emotional trading because I lost this first trade at 12:45. Okay, I did another one. I barely lost it. Charts are juking me. Just a little. Okay, just a little. They're just juking me a little bit. So I took a longer 10-minute. Why? Because I think it's they juke me in shorter time frames, so I take longer time frames. Juking in shorter. So I've made a longer assumption. Okay, and let's see if this can win, because if they win, then they'll But it kind of shows me like. If you're losing, just don't keep losing. But okay, this is 5 minutes. This is good. This could go. This longer assumptions might be a better thing for me. This looks like a pretty good assumption. It's on a 10-minute chart. These are really sideways. I've been watching that chart for a long time though, and I've been watching it sort of do its thing. It's odd USD. See, but this one right here, this one's interesting because it went up and then it sort of consolidated, It never really, even though it broke, it stayed up there. And see this one, and this one is, okay, so this one looks pretty good for 4 minutes in. It looks like the assumptions are right, but I have a really strong level down here, really strong. So it goes up, way overextends, and then it tries to return. So this is, let's see if I can get another thing. 1 minute, let's see. Right here. This right here is where it could get a little hairy, and we're going to watch that line. We've got 3 minutes on one and 5 minutes on the other. So yeah, we want it to break this and not start turning around. I mean, this could turn around from this line down here, and it could just bounce back up, and these could both lose. So we've got a little bit of consolidation here that could hold it down. This is the line right here, but that gets kind of close to where I want to be. The RSI in the 1 minute is about to touch. We still got 3 minutes left though. Maybe even 3 to 5 minutes left, depending on which one I look at. The good thing is we've got a long, strong downtrend here, so we can put this line right here. It's like it's a long, strong downtrend. It's kind of been bouncing and going back down. It's a nice 45-degree angle. I don't know. It's got some fight that it could fight up right here. Hopefully it fights down and goes down to all the way down to here. This is where we want it to go. But I don't feel good. Honestly, I don't feel, good about myself in terms of this. I don't feel good about myself in this trading session because I made long assumptions. I did some losses, and then I did, then I added some other stuff, and then I took more trades than I needed to, and then I didn't. I guess you can say, okay, good, it's rejecting off that line. That's nice. I guess you can say I didn't. Oh wow, okay, I didn't per se follow my strategy like so cleanly. You know what I mean? It just didn't. I didn't follow my strategy so clean, and that makes me. That kind of bothers me because that's what I need to be doing right now is just following the rules. So yesterday, well, look at that. You see, that's bad. See, this is what I did before. It's like that's still possible they could win, but that's really bad, guys. Really bad. Like that's just really, really bad. It's like it went down to a certain point. Now it's like playing with turning around here, and I could lose both of these. If it doesn't come off this, if it doesn't come off this right now, then this is a bad day. If it doesn't go ahead and bounce down off that level, this is a very strong. What we call this like a yellow line. It needs to bounce off that line. And it did a little bit. And that's a big, big green candle. We've got a minute left on that top one. It's just not, to me, it's just not it's not safe, and these charts aren't safe for me today anyway. The whole point of my whole strategy, which is, trade a little bit at a time, take one trade at a time. If you lose, just walk away. That's actually a very, very clean way to do it because you don't get into I took this trade and then I took that trade and then I got upset. I took this trade. Luckily, it looks like this is going to hold up at least for this trade here. It's really actually it's holding up right now. Thank God. But this is why I don't want to be trading like this, and this is why that we work towards not trading like this. It's just a matter of minute. Okay, so it's pretty good. Doing some bookkeeping as well. Nice. Okay, so that's the one trade I got back. It's it's a little frustrating. I'll be honest with you. It's a little frustrating to me personally this time because I want to trade with more. I want to be able to stick to my trading strategy. Is that more than anything that's important? Yes, because what I normally would do is I'd win a whole bunch for a long time, and then I would go one day and just like blow it. You know what I mean? It just really, I got kind of lucky on that last trade. And if this holds down for a minute, possibly look how violent it bounced off the bottom. This is actually a retest. I mean, I think this is probably going to go back up. Hopefully it just doesn't go back up, like shoot back up. Hopefully it just plays a little bit down here before it goes shooting up. We got 30 seconds. I think it'll win. And then I just need to work on more, was that self-control. Yes, I'm going slow. Yes, I won back my trades I lost, but I didn't get anything else. See, that's the thing. I didn't get any more money today. I didn't get any more progress in my trading plan because I traded beyond my rules. I think what I did was it almost like it didn't even happen, right? It's like it didn't even happen. I traded 25. Okay, basically I lost a trade, then I lost a trade, then I made 2 wins. Okay, so that's really not progress for me. That's not a win. The best thing to do now would be to stop because we're up. If you look at it, we're up $494. We're at 60% win rate. We're actually up 556. So we're up over 25%. That's the key to this. And obviously, I didn't get anywhere. I didn't get any more progress because I broke my rules, and that's kind of what I'm learning. Sometimes I would get lucky. I really would get really lucky, and I'd win like a whole bunch of trades, and I'd feel like invincible. And that's when I would do more trading, and then I would lose a bunch, and I was like, feel like, oh man, but I'm invincible. So I'd go back in and keep going. So at this point, pretty good session in terms of getting those 2 wins back, but not. If you look what I did today, I believe I had 2 losses, and 2 wins. So I lost a little bit of profit, because of those 2 losses, 2 wins. That's what happens. You bounce back and forth, and then you can lose. So then I start getting like, oh, well, I should take another trade because I'll probably be up if I take one more. And that's typically where I lose. So I want the charts to, this was a pretty good turnaround though. If you look at it, it kind of went up. Finally, it broke through. It did a little retest and it kept going. It did a big retest here though. This would have been tricky. That's why I'm just not sure. I mean, you kind of got to catch these in the 1 minute, so it went all the way down. If I had taken a trade at the bottom of this candle thinking, oh yeah, it broke 1-2, I would have won. That would have been a 2-minute trade. That could have won. But other than that, if I would have taken a 5-minute, I would have lost. And that's kind of what I was doing. I was barely losing today, just by a little bit. All right, follow the channel, MusicCityTrader.com. Join the Music City Trader tribe and get your own charts if you want to. I feel okay. I mean, we're keeping the win rate high, and we're going to make it, I think.